When they arrived back at the hot tar driveway and whirring window fans of the Greenville house, Adrian's mother found the magnifying glass in the roll-top desk. They hunched together on the couch to compare her Polaroid with both a drawing of the ivory-billed woodpecker and a drawing of the common pileated woodpecker in the Birds of North America Field Guide. "See?" his mom said, squinting at her photo. "Yes, Adrian. There's the red tuft on his head. There's the white on his face extending right down his neck to his back." She pointed to the drawing of the pileated in the Field Guide. "And see that?" Adrian nodded. "That's called the trailing edge. It's black on the pileated, but see how on the ivory bill it's white?" She pointed out the difference in the two illustrations. Then she pointed at one of the partially opened wings in her own photo. "Now what color is that?" "White," said Adrian, fingering the tight skin on the top of his sunburnt nose. "That's right." The birds lifted everything up. Outside in the trees, or hopping around the grass, or winging across the sky or down the highway by the bay, or amid the live oaks on the dirt road by the Pamlico River. But inside the town with its concrete and its buildings, inside the houses with their rooms taped together like boxes, things were spilling, falling, gathering speed on the way to the ground. Adrian's mom threw a mug of coffee at the entryway wall just as his father was careening out the front door. Just as Adrian and his older brother Evan were coming in with Slurpees. Adrian's Slurpee spilled, and he stood there straddling it until Evan said, "Clean it up, Nimrod." His mom shouted, "Leave it! I'll get it later." But there would always be a stain under that welcome mat. Then a couple months later, pumping gas at the Shell station, Adrian's mom spilled petroleum all over the asphalt and soaked her shoes. She screeched like she'd been burned. "Stay in the car," she warned Adrian. Then she took off the sneakers and left them, soggy and flammable, on the pavement. Adrian still smelled gas all the way home, and when they came into the living room, his father smelled it too. He laughed, grabbed her by the arm, and marched her into the shower. The whole time they were in there, all Adrian could hear was the water running. Sometimes they kissed right on the lips, their hands running up and underneath each other's shirts, glasses and bottles clinking late into the night with friends from the contracting company. His mom cried out, "Dean, stop!" Then they both laughed. Adrian snuck looks at them on the way to and from the toilet to pee, trying to identify them as parents. Other times, Adrian's father looked worried or sad when his mother left the room. Adrian had caught him doing it. The next minute, his dad would catch up to her and they would argue. His mom would shoo Adrian away, saying, "Go on, go outside," while his father watched him with eyes full of rage, or something like it. When Adrian and his father played Battleship, his father always won. The night that changed, Adrian was maybe 9. His father said, "One more." But Adrian won 2 games in a row, and it was past midnight when the pretzels were gone and his neck ached before he lost again. During that final big game, his father hid his aircraft carrier, battleship, destroyer, patrol boat, and submarine all in the center of the board. Adrian found one, sank it, and started searching the perimeters. By the time he came back to the center, it was too late. He had been duped. As his dad bolted up, victorious, he flipped the spindly table with his belt buckle, and both boards fell so that all the pegs bounced and spread across the kitchen floor. "Pick up this mess," he demanded, hands on his hips. Adrian didn't mind putting the red and white pegs and gray ships back in the box. He liked putting things in order. It's just that his dad had been the one that spilled them. Adrian's mistake had been winning. Not long after, Adrian's father took his BB gun to the crows out the master bedroom window. He waited for their intermittent arrival like a sniper on a rooftop, while Adrian paced back and forth along the hallway, pausing in the bedroom door. The birds were tall and upright enough that he actually saw one of them topple over when it was shot.